Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Friday. I'm glad it's Friday. And I hope that everyone is doing well. I want to talk to you today just for a few about not quitting when it gets too hard. And I think that a lot of people, they struggle to get ahead in life. They struggle to improve because it's just too easy to give up when things get too hard. I mean, if everything was easy, then you wouldn't be able to improve in areas of your life that are necessary for you to improve in, especially, in your character. The only way that you're going to improve is you have to stay in the process, even though it gets very difficult. And I had a tendency a lot of times of giving up, throwing in the towel because it's too hard, it's too painful. And this, you can relate it with fitness. I really enjoy fitness, but there was a time when I was not committed. I am committed today, and I'm consistent. I don't take days off when it's, the day for me to do that workout session. But there was a time that I would just quit. I would give up, go weeks or months without working out. But I learned that when you stick with the process, even though it's really difficult, even though it gets extremely hard, you're able to not only get through it and achieve what you're trying to achieve, the goal that you're trying to get to, but you just become a better person. You become a better version of yourself, because tough moments, tough times, being tested, that's where you improve. It's being put through the fire. And I just see it today. We want everything handed to us. We want it to happen yesterday for whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. In fitness, I see so many people trying to take shortcuts, and it hurts you in the long run. It just hurts you bad. Nowadays, with this whole thing, with the pills and the injections, it's terrible. It's a terrible way, to do it, because you're going to hurt your health in the long run. There are side effects, and it catches you. So whatever it is that you're trying to achieve and you're going through a tough time right now, you gotta stick with the situation, even in a relationship. Those of you that are married, you have families, you have children, tough times are gonna come. Inevitably, they will come. And you know what's gonna make you stronger as a family, as a marriage, is staying together in the process during those tough times. If you throw in the towel, you are going to probably repeat the test again. It's like, when you're in school and you're taking that test and you fail it, and you got to take it over again until you pass it, right? Sometimes in life is like that. You can't get through it because you quit. Some way, somehow, it's gonna come back and haunt you, and you're gonna have to go through it again. And you're gonna have to deal with that. And the only way for you to get through it is just to stick with it. You gotta stick with it, you gotta work through it. And this is why so many people struggle in fitness to lose weight and get themselves in shape. Because when those hunger pains kick, oh my God, late at night, and you've had a tough day or a tough week, you are looking for an escape. And let me tell you, that dessert, that cookie, that burger that you know you shouldn't be having, it's gonna pull you back. It's gonna set you back a little further from that goal that you're working towards to get to in fitness. I see that so many people struggle. And people have asked me, what do you do? And I tell them, it's very simple. This thing is not complicated. You have to eat healthy. You have to eat less and burn more. But guess what? That's a process, and it will get tough. When those hunger pains start to kick in, when you feel like, wow, I'm not getting the results that I wanted, I don't have that beach body yet, you realize, oh, this is gonna take a lot longer than what I thought. Yes, of course it's gonna take longer. It's a process. That's part of life. And that applies to other stuff. But I focus, on fitness quite a bit because I really enjoy it. And I tell you, whatever it is that you're doing, you cannot quit. If you quit, then you're not going to improve. There are areas of your life that need to improve. The only way that you're going to improve is going through it. So you may be stuck with a certain issue, maybe with your character. Maybe you tend to not have maybe the level of patience that you're supposed to have with certain things. Well, guess what? If you don't get through the process that you have to get through, you're going to continue to be tested, and it's going to be annoying because, like I told you, it's going to haunt you over and over until you pass. Until you pass, you got to continue to take that test. So that's why I tell you, don't quit. When it gets very tough in life, don't quit. Stick with it. And eventually, in due time, you're going to see it. I have seen it in areas of my life. I have learned to stick with it. When you're being pressed, when you feel that pressure, when you're being challenged in ways that you really didn't imagine, perhaps. When you stick with it, you're able to get through it, and then you see the improvement because you look back and you're like, wow. In fitness, I really, really enjoy the part of being able to look back and seeing the improvement. I'm like, wow, it was worth it. It was worth it getting up early, being consistent even when I didn't feel like it. Even when it was really tough and I'm trying to get to that weight goal and I'm trying to burn that fat, you look back and you finally achieve it, but you realize, wow, I had to get through some tough times. I had to get through some tough moments in this process to get to this point. So maybe you just started, maybe you're halfway through, maybe you're almost at the finish line. Wherever it is that you find yourself right now, do yourself a favor and do not quit. Don't give up. Do not give up, because I am a witness and I'm living proof that when you don't quit and you keep going, you're gonna get there. You're gonna achieve that goal. You're gonna get in shape. It might not happen this year, but hey, stick with it. Next year, you're gonna look better than you did this year. You just have to have some patience. Don't take shortcuts. Don't cheat your way to the top, because that will haunt you back. It will. So Stay true to yourself. Go through it, because remember, when you're being pressured, when you're going through that moment, you feel that, you feel like you're under fire. Remember that you are being transformed into something beautiful. Your character is improving. All the areas of your life, you're gonna see the improvement, but just stick with it. Don't get off the course. Stay with it. So my people, as always, please be careful with what you eat, what you're putting in your body. Don't take any shortcuts. Stick with it. Make time to go to the gym. Please get proper rest. Take care of your mental health. And I hope that you all have a very, very blessed Friday. Take care. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.